Hey, Justine.
Hi, Heather.
Welcome.
Welcome to yourself.
Welcome, everyone, to the Yarncantations podcast, episode 18. What? It's grown up now.
It's grown up. They can gamble. They can vote. Buy cigarettes.
You can't buy cigarettes at 18 anymore. It's 21 now.
Oh, well, I'm too old to know about that.
FYI. Great.
Hilarious.
Yarncantations. What?
Is that all the exciting things? And then you have to wait 3 years.
I feel like you can't even gamble at most places at 18.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You can't do anything at 18. 3 more episodes. You can do everything.
Do we have lots of teenage viewers?
Doubt it.
Don't listen to us for things ever.
No, don't take any of our advice. Nope.
Okay, we're off to a great start
your way
here at the
Who are
Yarncantations
you?
podcast today. Hello, friends. It's me, Heather, your best friend. I am the owner of Heather Yarn.co, but you already know that since we're
18 episodes in, yeah.
You may find me everywhere on the interwebs at Heather Yarn.co, and yeah.
And I'm Justine of Justine Chanel Designs and Silver Pennies Yarn. And you can find me on the internet at Justine Chanel and at Silver Pennies Yarn.
Great.
I think there might be a co at the end. Who knows?
If you're still here through our 10-minute introduction,
the skippers have just joined.
Welcome to our knitting, crocheting, yarn designing, pattern dyeing, spinning. No weaving. We're not really weavers. I'm sorry, but we're pro weaving.
Yes.
Yes. We are very okay at making pom-poms.
I think we're really good at
if you need to know how to make a pom-pom, we do have a really good tutorial called Show Us Your Pom-Poms. Right?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I don't know.
It's high quality.
You really?
Yeah, Garrett named it. Blame everything on
Appropriate.
Garrett. Well, I'm excited. I have some things to show you.
I have some things to show you.
I have some new things, some seasonal things.
Ooh,
and I'm also feeling really good because it's my birthday eve as we're recording this.
You have birthday?
This whole month is my birthday month.
It's Justine's birthday month. Who else has a birthday tomorrow?
Fox Mulder.
More importantly, our best friend Alice.
And Alice. And Paul Simon. And Jerry Rice.
I share a birthday with Jack Kerouac, which is much cooler.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Thanks. That's pretty cool. It's fine. Happy birthday, Alice.
And apparently a lot of people. There's a lot of like October 13ers.
Yes, I had a lot of people in the shop today buying last minute gifts for people with, what month is it? October 13th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious.
Those Libras. We need gifts.
So many Libras. I know. What do you want for your birthday? What are you hoping?
Everything.
This is the Justine birthday podcast episode. What do you want for a present?
You didn't go shopping today with everyone else?
Oh, I most certainly did. I'm just wondering what I should have got you.
What you should have gotten me? I thought of something good on the way over here because Dana always like frets about what to get me. And I know. I have some things actually that are part of the podcast today that were gifts, that were excellent gifts, and like more of the same would be great. More overalls.
Well, that's not a thing that I'm purchasing for another person ever.
You're not going to buy me overalls? That's okay. I have enough of my own.
Yeah, I know you do.
Oh, speaking of which, what are we wearing?
I am wearing... I'm going first.
Beautiful.
This is the tongue-tied blouse by Poison Girls, and I knit this a very long time ago, and it's knit with Malabrigo Mechita. And I was noticing this morning as I was playing on that there's like no pills on it.
It's beautiful.
And I knit it a very long time ago, and Mechita is an unplied fingering weight yarn.
Mm-hmm. It's actually one of my all-time favorites.
And that's amazing.
All-time favorite yarn.
It's wearing so very nicely.
And it's a single ply, which
single ply.
It's very sexy.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I got a wheat woo. Something.
Yeah, showing off your shoulder, your décolletage. That's a great word, by the way.
Let's see your decolletage.
I'm actually not wearing anything super knitty, but since, I don't know, I love overalls. I want to be comfortable. My stars.
Yes.
But I will tell you, my favorite thing I'm wearing today is my messy bun mini skein.
Oh, I saw that and I was like, I'm going to put one on.
A la Heather at Stitches. You invented this?
Me and Michelle from Republic of Wool, as a team, invented that.
The cutest thing ever. So all you do is over your messy bun, you take your mini skein and then you tuck the little end into the other end in the back. And that's it, right?
Love it, yeah.
So it's a messy bun day today. So
Same.
I have a Yak U mini skein up there, which I will need to wind up and use for a project.
Justine.
Yak U, Heather. Are you wearing anything else?
No.
We've got fun jewel stuff on. I've got my wrist ruler and my hawk house. You have your hawk house.
And the hawk house.
Children of the Rice earrings. You, not me.
Children of the Rice earrings.
I'm wearing as many opals as I possibly can too.
I have 0 opals because I'm not a Libra. I'm not an October baby. Just saying.
They will break if you wear them.
Getcha.
They will not break if you're a Libra. Those are the rules. We didn't make them. Just look them up.
Them's breaks.
They do. Dano and I have matching wedding rings, which has a band of opal. And granted, he's like a rough and tumble kind of guy, but his has cracked since, you know. But it was worth the risk. I know. Okay. I thought it might fly since it was attached to a Libra, you know. But oh well, it just means he gets a new wedding ring eventually one day.
Justine.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you please whip it out?
Oh, you ready for some whips? I'm excited actually because I have new whips. You want to see new whips or old whips?
Oh my god, I want to see.
Actually, I don't even know if I have old whips. Okay, so I was having like kind of a, I don't know, I love having shawls, as you know how people have sock whips, which I have my sock whips too, but I like having a couple of shawls.
Yeah.
And right now I only have one, and I wanted one more.
You have a new whip?
So first of all, check out my vintage Sierra Nevada Yarn Crawl 2020 bag. Look at how cute.
With the 2020 pen too.
It's a little pin, that's right. So that's my cute project bag. If you have one, yay. If you don't, I don't think you can get them anymore, right?
I think we're all out. Well, we're definitely out, but I think all the shops are out.
Oh, I meant to print the cover page. That's okay. We'll put it in the show notes. You can check out the link. But I am knitting the Happier Side of Goodbye shawl by Yellow Cosmo, and it's a little baby, brand new.
I love Yellow Cosmo.
I know,
that
me too.
teal?
It might be Teal Torch. Good eye, Heather. Here, you get to hold the corner for me because it's
so big.
Is wanting to curl up on me. There we go. So see how there's like a little bit of texture coming in? So there's like a light texture that you do across the first, and it's asymmetrical, so the first like half of the shawl.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And I'm doing that in my speckly Teal Torch Knits colorway, which now will be in the show notes. Is it? It's the depth of your soul or something like that?
Maybe. Christina, I'm so sorry that Justine.
I can't remember anything. Something about the souls and the depths. But this is one of my favorite yarns, the TTK sock. Yes. It's so good. So it's this beautiful gray with like tiny bit of purpley speckles.
It's definitely purple. Justine has color.
Lavender gray. It's like a lavender gray.
This is so pretty.
I love and they have my like favorite little sneaky speckles. Because there's like little orange and little purple, and then like all these aubergine ones. So that is the Happiest Side of Goodbye shawl by Yellow Cosmo. I love her. I love Yellow Cosmo. So that's the texture fun part. Okay, so imagine you have a big triangle and you get to the end and it's going to have a big section of lace in another color.
Yes.
I'm going to do it in this. In my archaic fibers. This one's called Days of the Phoenix.
It's so pretty.
So
I love that
these
color.
Together. Isn't that fun? So it's like a gray purpley moment. I'm so excited. So this is going to look really cool with all those little textured diagonal stitches, and then this is going to look really cool in the lace. And it's like really accentuated, like big scallopy points. Yes. It's going to be so good. I'm excited. So that's my little shawl project. Oh, and you know what? I wonder. Look, I'm gonna cheat. Sinking in my soul. I mean, to the depths. That wasn't far off as far as guessing goes.
Sinking in Justine's depths
of the soul. So that's my brand new WIP, or new-ish WIP, I should say. So I'll report back.
Could you please?
Over the years that I work on this. But I'm so excited about these purples. These like gray purples.
Good.
I didn't buy them together. These were like just for the collection, right? Just to have in my stash for one day when I needed to get them, and I didn't intend for them to go together. And then I was pulling things out, and I was like, oh, these want to hang out together. So, okay, excuse me. Let me get my tangled needles back together.
I feel like you have multiple brand new WIPs.
We have 2 brand new WIPs. It's October. It's time for new WIPs. Do you have some new WIPs? Heather, would you like to whip it good?
Yeah, but I don't really have like a brand new. I have a hoe that I'm going to share with you later, but I feel like that's not for first. I do have, excuse me?
Excuse you, ma'am.
My, it's for you, Justine. This is my spooky make-along that was going to be done for the yarn crawl, which has happened a long time ago.
Same.
And it's barely worked on. I'm really slacking here, and it's like there's several stitches that are off the needle.
Extra spooky.
You would think by episode 18 we would have figured this out.
I'm not helping. I already helped
I don't
last
want your
time.
help. I don't want your help this time. I don't need it. Thank you. So good. Spooky stitches off the needles.
You'll pick them up later. It'll be fine. I will be gonna avert my eyes.
1,000%. But yeah, so that's my WIP fish. I said it's the Arachne sweater by Andy Satterland, and I'm knitting it with my Half Delirious DK.
It's so pretty. And purple and gray. Some like purple and gray moments happening.
Who would have thought?
With me and you?
Never.
Okay, well, I want to show off mine too. I just happen to have it here.
Ooh.
In my wonderful little black leather basket from Tree Fairfax, which I love.
Adorable.
So much. But this is my spoopy make-along. Do you love when people say spoopy? No. I think it's like secretly annoying, which makes it even more hilarious. So I'm doing my Pimelia tee, which we're gonna pretend I'm wearing right now, and I'm doing it in my Yaku base in Raven and Nightshade, and I just have everything seamed together, so it doesn't look great because it's got ends and it needs like to be blocked and stuff, but I've got the front and the back together, and then I am working on, I'll try and show you a little bit. I don't know if you guys can totally see. Yeah, I've got the edging that I'm working on now. So I've got the front side. I think I'm done. I think I have one more row binding off, and then I have to do the back edging. Weave in a billion ends, and then done just in time to wear during the yarn crawl.
2023.
Hilarious. No, I really do. I'm going to finish in time for the spooky make-along deadline, which is October 31st, which is in 2 weeks. November 1st. The end of October 31st. But, right? I'll make it in time. I'm excited.
We would like for you, viewers, to come to Heather Yarn Co. on Halloween for a spooky make-along project. And we'll get some photos, right?
Yes.
We're gonna be here all day. My friend Justin is teaching a spooky knit a pumpkin class.
I am. It's gonna be real fun.
And we're gonna have just kind of like a little party all day. We're not usually open on Mondays, but I love Halloween.
I love Halloween.
And all the cute little kids are going to be trick-or-treating.
Oh yeah, there's the downtown trick-or-treating.
And so we're going to have the shop open.
Yeah.
Much fun.
So wear your spooky knits or
wear
costume if you're into that.
Costume.
Whatever.
Or your spooky knits are part of your costume.
Yes. Yes.
Even better.
I have a whole outfit planned.
So good.
So good. So cute.
So much fun.
And then we're gonna have I don't know, like refreshments and treats and stuff, and maybe something savory to go with all the sweets. I don't know.
If you bring something, then we will. Some spooky like eyeballs. That's a savory snack.
Yum yum yum. Or witch's fingers.
The worst treat invention that anyone has ever made. It is so disgusting.
It's literally just a carrot with cream cheese and an almond.
I hate it so much. Don't be bringing that up in my shop.
I love Halloween party food. It cracks me up. It's the funniest thing.
That is my no.
Especially when it's like, did I tell you about when I made spaghetti and
that's fine.
Eyeballs,
that's fine. I
guts
don't like
and
the
eyeballs.
fingers. The guts and eyeballs, great. I don't like the fingers.
Well, you know what, Heather? I'm not going to be making my witch's fingers for your party.
Good, thank you. No one wants that. Here, goodbye.
Let's all make them and bring them.
No, it's too spooky.
Too spooky. Oh my god. I'm excited though. I'm also excited to wear this. I've been wanting to have my own Pimelia tee this whole time. So, but I'm a slow knitter, so it'll be done sooner than later. But that's the update on that WIP.
You say that you're a slow knitter, but it's way faster than a lot of knitters.
I started that a month and a half ago.
Did you do anything else in that month and a half? Or like,
I mean,
it's been
but
pretty slow. Like, you haven't been able to.
I think I still am a slow knitter. Like my actual hand motions. I've watched. I know I shouldn't compare it to Juliana, but like when I'm sitting next to Juliana, it's like knitting. I'm knitting in slow-mo. Next to her. Yeah. Oh, cheers, by the way. Speaking of spooky, look at our cute little spooky straws available at Heather's Yarn Co.
They're reusable or plastic straws. They're actually pretty cool.
Are you drinking a spooky beverage?
I'm drinking a spooky Karen juice. Am I not supposed to say that?
How dare you insult my white wine? Hilarious. You can say whatever you want. No one heard you. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have a whip.
Yeah, show me more whips.
Whip it out. Okay. So.
Buttons.
Do you have one of these?
I have one of those.
Should we show them at the same time so we can talk about them together?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So Heather and I are knitting the... Wait, let me get it untangled. One moment, please, everybody. Okay. So embarrassing. We are making the adorable Helix, ready? Cardigans.
We cast on at the same time.
Are you not ready?
Together.
Yeah, we did. I'm a really slow knitter.
Yesterday.
Oh my god. You're so naughty. Look.
So,
yeah, Heather,
everyone has been waiting with anticipation to hear all about Justine and I and our friend date
with our alternate
universe, Knitverse Twins. So
we're also knitting this sweater.
We all cast on together 2 days ago.
No, 3 of us.
And
if you watched last episode, you'll know that Heather is naughty and jumped ahead.
No.
Because she's the eldest.
We're all fine. I'm the eldest, and
yeah. I'm so excited about this.
My house, we will
what are you looking for?
Go under my rules. What did they say?
I don't know.
My rules.
Sure.
Anyway,
do you want to talk about our fun date we had?
I'm not saying that on the podcast. Yes, I do want to talk about it.
Did you just censor yourself like this? Garrett, edit that out.
Garrett, thank you.
There you go.
So
naughty.
we did. If
fun.
You don't know about the Knitverse Twins, watch the last episode. We talk all about it.
But basically, we got to meet our set of doppelgangers,
Yeah.
and then we all decided to go have a beverage and cast on the same sweater together.
Yeah, so we're all
which
gonna
is
have
the
matching
Felix
sweaters.
sweater.
It's gonna be so cute.
So cute.
And this is a cardigan by Savory Knitting. I bet
Mhm.
that they love witch's finger treats. So stupid, Justine.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
No, but it'll be so cute, and then we're all doing like different colors and. I
Well,
don't
me
know,
and mine are
different yarns and
obviously
stuff.
both doing black.
Well, yours is charcoal gray, but
Good
okay.
Danielle.
Yeah.
And want to tell us
I'm
about
feeling
your
colorful
colors?
Yes. So mine. So I went stash diving because I figured I could make it work, and
Yes.
I am. So before I show you everything, I don't have exactly because it's for worsted or Aran, so I don't have a sweaters quantity in worsted or Aran. So I found this really cool calculator, which we'll link in the show notes. That basically
Beans wool one?
no.
Okay.
But so most times when you'll see like yarns held double and what they equal, it's like two of the same yarns, and that's really great. But this one has a formula to plug in whichever different kinds. So I'm holding double a fingering weight and a DK weight together, and look at that cute marls.
It's really
business.
cool.
So my DK weight, Heather has, that's the Zilana Rimu, or Raimu, Zilana Raimu, which is the possum yarn from New Zealand, which I love. So I had a ton of this in my stash. This is actually from my mom's stash, so that makes it extra special. And it's this beautiful like raspberry color. And then I knew I needed some fingering weight, and since I didn't have enough in all the same color, I decided to do a cute little fade action, which will really blend because I'm marling them.
Yeah.
So you really are not going to see it.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to be very subtle. So I'm going to start with the light, go into the dark,
dark.
and then I'll be almost done with my sweater at this point. So at this kind of gray with like, what would you call that? Brass? Brassy business. Yeah, this one is going to be like the button band and stuff like that mostly.
Beautiful.
So that's going to be mine. I think I can do this. Ready, everyone?
This is what they're here for. They want to see that.
Smoke and mirrors.
Really
Yeah, look.
want
So
to see
that makes that. So exciting. Thanks
Mine
for all your help.
Is this. This makes that.
I know you're going easy on yourself by just using one yarn.
I'm
That's
just gonna
the right
go
way.
drink a pumpkin spice latte about it.
Good idea. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. And then my yarns that I chose. Okay, so these two are Madeline-Tosh, right? No.
Yes.
Yes. And this one is just straight up Mad Tosh.
They're both
Tosh.
Tosh.
They call it
Tosh Merino Light. TML.
Merino Light. Yeah, so it's just a single ply merino. This one is Tosh Mo, which has mohair in it. It's not as fluffy as I thought it would be knitting up. It's like it still has a nice like single ply business going on. And then this one is from Jorstad Creek Yarn Company. Or skein is already coming, or cake, whatever this is called. It's already like coming apart. But this one is merino and silk, single ply.
It's so pretty.
So I'm pretty excited about these. So I'm gonna get all that gray thing, but then also I really do love raspberry. You know what, should we do it again? Ready? Hold yours up.
Oh, mine.
Beautiful.
Great.
I'm excited though. It's gonna be fun to have our matching sweaters, which means that when we're done, we're gonna have to go on another date with our Knitverse Twins.
That was so fun.
That was really fun. Also, okay, I don't know if you realize this, but during our drinking, of course, like astrology came up, right?
Yeah.
My sun sign, Libra, is my Knitverse Twins moon, and then we have the same rising.
Yes. The only
which is really cool.
Our big three, Danielle and I both have Sagittarius.
Right.
Our big three. It's my moon and Danielle. I think it was your.
It's her sun.
No.
Right?
Yeah, it's your sun. Yeah, Danielle. It's
so we have the sun moon thing happening, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And also still, like, kind of tripped me out.
Yeah, so
was,
like
like,
Justine
still kind
sat
of-
next to her doppelganger.
Which means you sat next to
So I
yours.
sat next to mine.
Yeah.
So I was watching the two of them interact, and then like Justine and Chelsea, and then I was also watching like Chelsea and Danielle.
Yeah.
And they like bicker like we do. Like it'd be hilarious to like have like a dual Zoom or something with them.
Oh my god, so funny.
But it
was
very strange.
It was very,
funny.
like, how similar things are. That's the strange part.
It was so fun.
But it was a lot of fun.
I loved it.
And it was fun to knit and talk about knitting. And then also, I didn't realize this either, Chelsea and I grew up like one neighborhood over from each other all our lives. Only meeting
scary.
now. Yeah. And we didn't get fully into it, but it's very likely that we might have, like, who knows, seen each other at the mall or something like that, you know? That's a really boring story for you. But I don't know, it's just crazy. Have you guys ever met a doppelganger or someone like you're like
And then like
lives or-
interacted with
yeah.
them. Like I've met people in my life where like saying like, hey,
Yeah.
hey you, what are you doing? But then just like we haven't ever had a discussion.
Like breaking down how many, but we kept saying like add it to the list, add it to the list, like the things that are similar. It's pretty wild. It was fun.
It was very fun.
And now we're doing our Felix cardigan
Your
together.
Justine is much nicer.
Your Danielle is much nicer.
I know.
Or your
the nicer
Heather.
version of us. So
As they should be. And the universe
Don't
didn't
want us
implode
to
when
be.
we hung out either, which
I
I was
mean-
also waiting for.
did it?
Oh, maybe it did.
Maybe we have popped into the alternate universe now, and so like life
we
as
just
we
jumped
knew it,
timelines.
yeah,
Yeah.
we switched timelines. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it, everyone. This is a knitting
It's
podcast.
like a weird Freaky Friday.
Freaky deaky.
Well, that was fun.
Do you knit things?
Those are all the things I'm knitting actively
Doing
right
FOs?
now. I do. I'm gonna count it as an FO.
Okay. Well, let me show my hoe before you.
Yeah, show your hoe
FO.
because it's technically not my FO, but it's an FO I want to share with the world.
Oh my god. Okay. So I have a hoe, a half finished object, and this is my little bag that our friend Beanie made. It's like
so
a sweet
cute.
little project bag, and my little OG Shelly Can Craftivist pin on it.
Super OG.
And yeah, like the beginning of Shelly Can. It's like a pretty early design. Okay, so anyway, this is an old WIP that I had, and I found it, and it's like I'm in the middle of the decreases for the toe. Like, why don't I finish this? This
Oh, is
dumb.
it a sock?
So it's a sock.
You said toe,
Who
so I
would
figured it
forget?
out.
So,
That's so cute, Heather. What is this beautiful yarn?
this is stash.
A mystery, maybe?
This is a Progress Keeper from Shelly Can, probably
Oh my
circa the same
God.
time. She had sent this to all the shops that carried her
Adorable.
stuff as a New Year's gift.
That's
so,
really cute.
That is, she's like a brand new little baby.
Is this
And
for a for
then-
you sock?
Yeah, this was
So
from
cute.
whatever year I decided to knit a pair of socks every month for myself,
Mm-hmm.
from a year of socks. And this was March, and I stopped because I was like
Not from this year, a different year.
it's like 2018 or 17.
Amazing.
Thanks. It's a super cute sock. I love it.
Do you want to tell the people what a hoe is, by the way?
It's a half object. It's a half finished.
Because you have 2 feet,
I do.
so you want 2 socks, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
so there you go.
Cute little sock, and then I cast on for the rest of it. After I finish one sock, I cast on the
Oh
second.
my
Is that how sock knitting
God.
works?
I think that's
Okay.
how it's supposed to go, yeah.
So this, hold on. You sure?
Okay.
So,
We just agreed not to fight about DPNs.
can we not
And magical.
fight about DPNs?
Mhm.
I got DPNs in my super cute DPN holder.
I mean, I don't get cute accessories like this with magic loop.
Yeah, because it's trash. Just kidding. You can do magic loop. It's fine.
You can do DPN.
So this
fine.
little maker is from a new vendor that we have in the shop. It is CommaCraftCo. Our friend Corey.
The
What
cutest
up?
ever.
What up, Corey? So this holds your DPNs and your sock like really, really nicely in here.
It has like the little snaps.
So you have the stamps, but it holds your project so nicely.
Yeah, and keeps it all
Look at
nice
that,
and tidy.
Keeps your stitches and your needles and everything. So in here's like the little start of my cuff down.
The next one.
Socks.
Yeah, so that's our friend Corey who just, I can't remember if she was saying she did this in the past.
Yeah,
and
she
starting
had
up her shop
a
again.
company and she's restarted and rebranded.
And so she has cute like little tools for makers,
And
including that DPN
Corey
cases.
says DPN sock knitter also. I don't know if you know this or not. 'Cause
Yeah, I've been harassed
she
by
likes
both
me
of
more.
you.
But so
We just agreed we
do love
wouldn't
our DPNs.
slander each other, ma'am.
And well, I have this. I'm going to show this right now too. Corey also
Yes, I'm
made.
really
So
excited about
we
these.
are carrying her stuff in the shop. So we have the DPN holders, and then we have these, which are like the knit barber cords, and these are she's calling these a holder right there.
Which is such a good name. Hold it right there, ma'am.
Hold it right there.
And I love that she has cute little like demo videos of how her tools work.
Yes.
too,
So on
which is really
Instagram,
helpful.
it's CommaCraftCo.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry
We'll post
if
all the
we're
links.
wrong.
We'll post
We
all
will
the links.
definitely post the links. So we have these in store, and she also has an Etsy.
Yeah.
Place. So these you can slide over your circular needles and then pop your stitches on or hold them in
Yep.
place.
So this
And
is
then we have
hollow.
this too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can.
Boom. I know, it's such
And
a
there's
good
like
idea.
one long cord and then two short cords for sleeves or for whatever.
Like stitch holders. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm so happy to have these in the shop. And
Which I'm gonna need soon for so I have a set with little yellow stars, which are really cute. I'm gonna need them soon for my Felix cardigan.
Yeah,
for
same.
holding my sleeves.
yeah, I started my Felix cardigan before she had.
Her products.
Yeah.
But look at how like generous this is. So
Yeah.
this is hollow, by the
Right.
way. Like this, and this little cord is hollow. So this fits
And
on
go
your
over.
needle.
Oh, here. Let's
And then you
demonstrate.
pull it through. Just like that. And get it on there nice and snug. And then this is ready to like pick up your stitches until they're all on there. And then you can, I think what's really cool though is like the amount of times I've wanted to try on a sweater and you go and you have your like 40 inch
Yeah,
and
and you
that's
have to
not
go get
big
like
enough.
several
Circular
needles
yeah.
or whatever.
And the texture of this is nice too. Like it's not super slippery, but it's smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
I'm
it.
very
Thank
excited
you,
to have
Corey.
these in the shop. Thanks, Corey. We got
Let
them.
me carefully put your DPN away.
Did you put them in my DPN case?
Oh, should I demo how? Yeah, the non-DPN person will demo how the DPN case works. I'm sure Corey
Could you
is
please?
cackling right now. So you take your project, you got all your DPNs, make sure they're sort of the same length so they fit in there together, right? Fold it flat. See how it's flat?
Great. Yeah.
Stick that in the little pocket,
Mm-hmm.
just like that.
And look how
then-
cute the inside of it is.
Oh,
too.
yeah,
That
'cause it's a
fabric's
different
really
fabric.
cute too.
And then it's got little snaps, and you snap that on the other side of your
Mhm.
DPN so it can't fall
And then
through.
everything's nice and safe, and your stitches are secure on the needles, which is some people that don't like DPNs just because they're worried
Yeah.
about the stitches. But
Coming
this,
off.
you don't have to worry about it. It's
And then
great.
you don't have to, because I had the little clover sheep ones that you are meant for DPNs, and it's kind of a pain to like line
I know
up
they
each
were
hole
so
with
cute,
all
and they
of
don't
them.
sell them individually anymore either. By the
Oh,
way,
okay.
everyone.
But if I was a DPN user,
Yeah.
I would prefer that
It's so cute.
over the sheeps.
Yeah, it's very sweet. I love it. Thank you, Corey, for making lovely items.
Mm-hmm. Well, on the
And then
subject of
hats.
socks, I have a complete set, not a hoe. And full disclosure, I didn't knit them. Our wonderful friend Juliana, who is a sample knitter,
Juliana,
finished these for me, and I'm going to show them
Great.
off because
yes.
this pattern is coming out really soon, and I'm going to give all of you a little sneak peek. Are you ready?
Oh my god.
So these are the goldenrod socks, and they use the same rib as the Western slope rib, so it's like a really textured rib. And then on the front is a modified, kind of like shorter version of the Western slope cable. It's like that same kind of like braided cable, which we love. And it's like kind of like a little emblem that sits at the very top of your foot. And you could keep going with it if you're making a super long sock. And then this is written for toe up, which is my preferred sock method, which is, again, we won't fight on the podcast. Toe up, and the instructions are also written for magic loop.
Adorable.
So magic loop, and then this really nice heel flap that's got like the reinforced, you know, slip one, knit one. You guys have probably seen that before. What I didn't do on the sample, but what I would do if I was making them for Dano, is I'd also add the darning yarn and hold, or darning thread, and hold that with the toe and the heel to just add more. But this is my my goldenrod socks.
They're beautiful, Justine.
Thank you. And this is knit. No thanks. I mean, I don't have a date set yet, but it's this month, sometime in the next like week or so of October. These are coming out in October.
My goodness.
Do you know it's October?
No.
Already?
It's someone's birthday this month?
Yes. And it's knit, this pair is knit with my Yaku yarn in the colorway Gold Rush.
So pretty.
And I'll make sure Heather has some on hand when the pattern comes out very soon. So, not a hoe. It's two hoes.
Speak for your host.
But I'm so excited about these. So thank you, Juliana. She's doing my tech editing for it, and I just finished the photography, which I did with some actual goldenrod, which our friend Sharon got for me at the flower farm she works on. So it's all like a big friend effort.
Hi, Sharon.
Which I love. Yeah.
Sharon has a new podcast also where she talks about all kinds of flowers. You've heard us like
knitting,
reference Sharon
yarn.
before.
Yes.
Astrology.
We'll link it in the show notes so you can go see her.
Sharon Leopardi,
Vine with two eyes. Is it Creations?
Creations.
We're forgetting all the words.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, Sharon.
We will put it in the show notes though, because then you can have just a link
and just
to
to
go
like
watch the video.
see like the complete opposite of us. The sweetest, kindest,
sweet, smart, remembers words,
angel, super bright.
Oh
You're not
my
gonna see
God.
all the gray stuff on her page.
No,
she's not
bright
knitting
colors.
with gray constantly.
Yeah.
She's our shop rainbow.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Fantastic.
And I think her podcast is like a little of all the things she loves, but I think she started with knitting because it's so fun to like talk about. Obviously, that's what we're doing. Talk about what you're working on, but she does beautiful dried flower art.
Yeah, one day we'll have. I got one.
She's an herbalist
to hang
too.
Here too. Yeah,
yes,
and she makes all kinds of salves and very cool, very cool podcast. Go check it out.
Yeah,
will.
And thanks for the goldenrod.
Yeah,
so
love it.
I can't wait. So a real like friend. I needed all my friends to put this pattern together.
With it, and I'm very happy about that.
No, you encouraged me to do this.
Great job.
You don't remember me asking you, what do you think if I do the Western slope rib in a sock? And you went,
I'm so smart.
Absolutely. No, you never say that. I say that. Please don't swear in my yarn store.
Please don't swear in my yarn store.
But that is coming out soon. I don't have a date yet, but you guys will. I wanted to give you a little sneak peek. So make sure to follow me and follow my newsletter if you want to find out when these come out. And then if you were one of those Jimmy Bean's Sock Club people last year, you may have already knit these too. Just wink, wink. So that's what I got going on.
Great.
You want to see a stash quisition I have?
Could I please? That's all I want.
I'm so excited about this.
I'm very excited as well.
So my twin, Chelsea, my Knitverse twin, is also a crocheter. And because she knew it was my birthday, she made me a little crocheted pouch. Look at how cute this is.
Those giant baubles are the cutest. Can I touch it?
Yes, it's really tactile. I love it.
Touch your baubles.
Yeah,
oh
please touch
my god.
baubles. I know.
Sorry,
And
everyone,
it's
if
single
I hurt
ply,
your ears there.
which I love.
This is so sweet. I love it.
I know, and I love the like chartreuse zipper and the turquoise yarn.
Very good.
And then on the inside, it says not safe for work. Avert your eyes.
Cover your children's eyes.
We are not your parents. Inside, you're not going to be able to see it anyway, but just know that it's like a mermaid, like a siren, seducing a little sailor guy. And they're various, what would you say, like clips of the story? Like illustrated
They're
out?
having a great time.
They are having a great time out on the sea.
I
love it.
I love it too.
I love that there's like a secret little naughty surprise inside. So I don't know what I'm gonna use it for yet, but probably Notions.
Notions.
Probably
yeah.
Notions.
Throw that in your
Well, it's
project
also
bag.
a good size for like, I don't know, you could put pencils in here, makeup, stuff like
it
that.
Could be your travel makeup bag.
Yeah. Although I think it's safer if it's a Notions bag, like travel makeup bag.
Then you don't have to worry about getting makeup all over.
Yeah.
Sexy mermaids.
Sexy mermaids.
Fellas.
And some random dude. He doesn't even get a name. I don't know what
They
her
don't
name
fare
is.
well with the sirens.
No, I think it's a literal one night only.
The end.
Yeah. But thank you, Chelsea. I really do love it.
So cute.
And I can't wait to use it.
That's so sweet.
You know what? Actually, this would be perfect for. You know how we were talking about what a clever idea it is to put the notions you need for the project you're using in a separate little Notions bag to go in the project you're using?
You don't do that.
I don't
already?
remember to do it all the time, and I don't have a lot of Notions bags. So actually, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you need more Notions bags. It's perfect.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Adorable.
It can go in the Felix cardigan.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Steve found like a cable needle, like the kind of the boop 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 boop
Mhm.
boop, like the Libra symbol, right?
Sure.
Like a Libra symbol. Steve found one that he's like,
Rude.
what is this? The other day,
Did
and
you
it
lie
was
to
just
him?
funny because he's like never done that. I guess he'd never. I like
Did he think it was a
rarely
knitting
ever
tool or
use
something?
a cable needle.
Right. Right.
I usually just use whatever's around, like pencils, yarn needles, whatever.
Just wing
like,
it. Hope
for
they
anyone
don't.
who's watched the podcast for a long time, he always thinks I only own one yarn needle, and it's like perpetually on the ground. It's hilarious. But like, no, he's like, what is this? I'm like, oh, it's a cable needle. He's like, oh, I've never seen that before. I'm like, okay. It's
Hilarious.
really stupid that I talked about that for this long, but it was really funny to me somehow.
I'm always losing stitch markers on the floor.
Well, I was using it in my Western silk beanie.
Oh. What were you doing with that?
Cabling.
What were you knitting that project for?
I showed it last time.
The self-care side.
Oh, what
I
a
was trying to
perfect
give you.
time
Oh my
for us
god.
to talk about the self-care side quest.
We have. I can't remember what episode we announced that on, but we did like a little on the side knit along because we decided.
A little shorty quickie.
Because we both decided it was beanie knitting time because it's autumn.
A little
And that's how
afternoon
you-
delight.
Mine, if you looked at my Instagram, is very much not close to being done, so I do not qualify for the giveaway.
Mine is finished and also counts as a spooky project since it was
That's
done
right.
with my spooky yarn. So just FYI, I'm done.
Double dipping. So we have a winner because we did have people who did finish them.
Yes.
Are we announcing it now or later?
Let's just.
Right now?
Do you want to know? We're gonna tell you.
We're gonna tell you right now. And what do they win, Heather?
They win a really very cute prize that is a coffee cup, teacup, right? It's like a little kitty cat teacup and a journal and a tea and a cute pen and just like take care of you. It's a self-care tea blend. It's like super, super yummy. So who's our winner, Justine?
Drum roll, please. Our winner is. We're going by the Instagram handle here because that's how we saw who was finishing everything. Loops and Rolls.
Congratulations, Loops and Rolls. You will be contacted via Instagram
By Heather. Most
by
likely.
someone on Yarncantations.
I just voluntold you to contact our winner, please, ma'am.
Congratulations!
Yay! So self-care side quest complete.
And if you watch this podcast and you haven't heard from us because Justine is definitely slacking, then please send us a message.
Hilarious. Yeah, it would be me who's slacking.
Super
And
funny.
if you are in the slow knitter category, we can finish our hats whenever we want, because that's also self-care.
Wow.
Slow as a Totoro. Do you have any of those little Totoro stitch markers in the shop right now?
I'm all out.
You're all out? Okay.
Totoro's just
I
the
know.
freaking cutest.
So cute.
Ugh.
So cute.
Okay.
We'll have to get more one day.
I want to know, do you have other things?
I have
Or,
some
like, what are we
things,
doing?
I have some things I want to talk about that are coming up on the calendar for the rest of October.
Well, why don't we show what's new in the shop first?
Sure. What's new in the shop, Heather?
Got new stuff in the shop.
In your yarn
Y'all,
store.
here at Heather Yarn Co. So, the thing that I am the number one super duper very most excited about was just released a couple days ago. Get it while it's hot.
The Libra edition.
It's
No, just kidding.
selling.
Is it?
I-
Is it almost
There,
done?
we have a couple copies left.
Oh my god.
Okay, we just got in a Radicle Threads, issue number 3, The Occult. This is
I
a
love it.
beautiful,
I love it.
amazing
We love this magazine.
issue. This issue is really good. It is Black, Brown, Indigenous, Melanated Peoples magazine, and it has
Oh my god, show the back.
recipes,
Look at the back.
knit
Oh.
and crochet patterns. This one has embroidery projects in it too. That it's all about the segments,
Mhm.
right? It's spooky issues. So this is so cool. Okay,
Yeah.
this is
We
what
can't
I'm most
reveal too
excited
much.
about. That's in the shop right now.
And
It's
there's only a
brand
couple
new.
left.
Yeah, we got a couple left. If you are a person that does not live here, we will ship. You gotta send me a message,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll ship it your way. So that's
Radicle Threads.
Radicle Threads. We are so
Do
excited.
you have any of issue 1 and 2? in
I do.
stock?
I do have back issues 1 and 2 on the website.
Cool.
But that's another thing. Just shoot me a message and
I have 1 and 2. in my
get it
possession.
your way.
I don't have 3 yet.
I wonder if you'll get it for your
Well, I am kind of
birthday.
waiting until for my birthday to buy it. Just in case.
I know. I know.
I am a smart Libra. I know.
So I know. We all know how.
We
smart
all
Justine.
know that everyone was shopping for us today, and that's why we don't buy ourselves things immediately before. What else is new in the store?
This is not. Okay, so I want to cast this on, but I've been having a very hard time choosing my colors. Justine's been really not there for me emotionally as a friend and helper with choosing.
I do not engage with this.
I know. I'm really upset about it. So our beautiful, lovely, fantastic, smart, magical Jen.
Very spooky.
Spooky. Jen, the designer of Show on the Rise. Her pattern, the Nightling Cowl, was released this week.
Good.
So Jen and I did a collaboration for this, and she used 2 skeins of my DK weight yarn
Look,
to
it's
knit
right
this
there.
baddie.
Look at your yarn that's right there on the front cover. I love it. You guys together. Dream
Jen,
team.
She made the earrings too. So Jen also, we talk about Jen a lot on the podcast. And if you are interested in like getting to know Jen, even just like the littlest bit on the Heather Yarn Co. Instagram, Jen and I kind of talked about her new pattern and showed off the kits and everything, and it was so fun talking to Jen about
watch the video.
Her process and my process of dyeing the yarns for her pattern. And there's
It's cute. It's really cute.
I'm overwhelmed thinking about it. It was really fun to work with Jen and to do that. So, oh my gosh, everyone's so excited. I need to cast it on.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun.
Someone
And I
please
love
tell
all the
me
little
what colors to use.
all the little stars too. So cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you want some votes in the comments?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did dye up yarn in DK weight for this. I came out with a whole line of spooky semi-solid tonals just for Jen's pattern, and they're named after like spooky actors and actresses from the early black and white film days,
Like the notorious Vincent Price.
Vincent Price, and
Bella
Lugosi. This was the color that started everything. So Jen and I'm not gonna give away everything. We talk about it a lot on the interview that we did on Instagram. But this color is Luna Lugosi, and I think Jen and I decided it's a purple.
Yes.
It's a gray purple. So it's purple.
I think
Gruple sounds cuter though. Purple sounds kind of gross.
I don't know what you're saying.
Gruple.
Yes.
Right, Jen? How do you say purple? So this is our colorway. This is the original colorway used with Ghost Soiree that of course I didn't bring over here. So then I'm just gonna show you.
So these are the other combos.
These are the other, yeah, and this, I did dye them up in fingering weight, and it's just like a whole Halloween line that we have in DK and fingering weight. And they're all Lunas, and named after like the old black and white movie stars from the pictures.
From the silver screen.
So it says Luna Karloff. It's green, so it looks nothing like,
Nope. Imagine it more fluorescent.
Very fluorescent lime greeny. Okay, oh yeah.
That's beautiful.
Luna Davis.
I love that one.
Luna Davis eyes, right? Okay. And they have Luna Price, which is a lot darker.
Do more of that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, and this sold out pretty quick on the DK base. So I do need to do more on DK. This is the fingering weight. Luna Lanchester, which Elsa Lanchester was Bride of Frankenstein, which I thought was really fun to do because we did Karloff for the green for Frankenstein. And then the only one that like isn't technically like a black and white film star, Mr. Bruce Campbell. So yeah, I had to include Bruce Campbell in this. So Luna Campbell. This is very.
I mean, I think you can extend the decades. Yeah.
I did.
That's a pretty color too.
A favorite of mine. So these are all kitted up on the website with different speckles. So the Ghost Soiree, which is like an off-white with black and gray speckles.
This one.
Yeah, here. And then I have some with the Banshee Soiree. It's like pink, blue, purple, and black gray speckles.
There's lots of white. I like that.
Super into this color. With any.
Pair it with any of them?
All of them. Yeah, like this is very fun. And
That could be fun.
sold out.
Nope, can't.
And then this one is called Pumpkin Guts. Sometimes in like when you're like
I mean, this is like the
carving it's so good. It's so fun,
one.
right?
But
and then with the Bella,
yes.
the ghosty color, it
Yes.
looks really cool. And the green I really like too.
Yes.
Yeah, how fun that would
Very
be.
pumpkin-y.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of kits to choose from on the website.
Just in time for spooky season.
And
I
I
love it.
mean,
And they're all on the
theoretically,
website?
They're all on the website. The pumpkin guts is not anywhere on the website, so you have to message me. I
Which is
didn't
fine,
know
you
how
just
much I
DM
was
you,
gonna
right?
like it when I dyed it originally.
And how much do you like it?
It's my favorite. I do have this in the colorway called Bella. It's just called Bella, which is a darker version of this with no speckles.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a really dark gray. And I do have those pulled aside for me. I'm thinking about it.
That sounds like a great
Into
idea.
it. And then I have one that's just orange speckles. That is pumpkin soiree.
This kind of color. Yeah.
Right? Isn't that fun?
Especially with the like kind of stars in the background with these little like pops of golden speckles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Heather. Sweet. Okay, that's my vote.
But there's also the one without the black and gray that's just orange that I think it's just orange speckles that I think would be really cool too.
I like the gray speckles. That's my vote.
Oh, Justine, you like the one with the gray in it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I sure do.
Okay.
Wonderful. That's so exciting,
Fantastic.
All the Nightling Cowl kits and colorway options and all that. So don't forget to message Heather.
I have one last thing I want to
DM
talk
her.
about, then it's all you.
And all me? Oh my god. Okay.
Then we're done.
Heather, what else is new in the shop?
So I do have these two kind of colors, and we're bringing back the this dye technique that Justine has knitted socks with.
Yes.
So it's gonna do some pooling, striping business.
It like did diagonal stripes. It was really cool.
So we have like this really cool blue.
Do you remember what episode that was?
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
But it's a really cool blue and a dark gray, and then gray black speckles. And do some fun things, and then we have like a purple. Yeah, especially for socks.
That one's good.
My friend Michelle knitted a shawl with one of the colorways I dyed like this, and it turned out really cool.
Magenta fuchsia business.
Yeah.
What are the colorways called?
This one is called Step Right Up. I was having a Tom Waits moment.
Step Right Up.
When I named this one, and then this should, I feel like this should also be Tom Waits something. So if anyone has a favorite Tom Waits song that feels blue, which is it's the dumbest thing I've ever said. Please someone comment below and let me know that you love Tom Waits and you know what I'm talking about. So let's do that. Okay, bye.
And then that's how you'll name it? Perfect. Alright, well I have,
let's see it,
exciting things coming up on the calendar. Here at Heather Yarn Co., we talked about it last time, I will be teaching lots of classes, and then they're going to repeat again in November. We'll pick different days and times, but probably
maybe
same classes, maybe some new classes, yeah. But the November calendar will fill up with stuff, and we'll tell you all about that.
Yes.
But for now, in October, we'll post all of the details in the show notes, but I wanted to show you a little bit about two of the classes that are coming up that I think would be really fun.
Please.
So first of all, for these, for any magic loop socks, we're going to do a class to teach you how to do toe-up magic loop socks, but we're going to do little baby socks and DK weight yarn, which makes it really easy and like quick and a little bit more, like I call it the first pancake knitting. Like no one eats the first pancake. I mean, you can eat it, but it's not the best out of the batch. So it's like gives you a little bit of freedom to mess up and like not be so precious about it. But then you can go on to make these if you want to after you've learned all of like the techniques.
That little baby pattern?
Yes, the baby pattern comes with the class because it's part of your class handbook.
Great.
And then if you don't have a baby in your life that you need socks, I think they make adorable Christmas ornaments in the end because they're like this big. So that's the first one, is the magic loop toe-up socks. And then another one that I want to show you is, so learn to lace. So if you haven't done lace before, I love lace.
Learn to.
You can learn to lace. It's a verb in this case.
I love knitting lace.
I love to, and that's also why I wanted to do that shawl, because of all that like the big structural lace.
Yeah.
But if you've never done it before, my Sensu lace scarf is a good first lace pattern, and so the class is going to center around this pattern, and this is named, the scarf itself is named after the stitch pattern, which is a super easy basic one that's easy to memorize as well. But this is the sample we have in the shop.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I know, this is so pretty. So this is made out of Perth yarn from the Queensland Yarn Company. Yeah. And so it does this like color changing thing, which is really cool. It does all that work for you. But look at all of this beautiful open work. The
It's
camera
so
will pick it up.
pretty.
See all those little holes? So it's just the same repeat 3 times and then with a little garter stitch around each side. So we'll start with, like, you can make a square if you want to just do a practice square, but once you get past this, you could keep going and just do your whole scarf, which I think is fun in a class because then you've learned everything you need and then you go home and you have a project. So that's another class, is the Sensu lace scarf. So you need to pick out your yarn and grab your pattern if you don't have it already before the class. Again, all these details are on the interweb nets, but we'll put them in the show notes too. And then another one that I think will be really fun, if you've never done color work before.
It's about time you learn.
About time. It's about damn time. It's called My First Colorwork Beanie. Are you singing Lizzo over here? And we're going to do my Alpine Lakes Beanie as the class because I think that this is a great beginner project. If you've never done color work before, this is what it looks like. So cute. And what's also fun about this one is if you enjoy knitting the pattern, you want to do a second one, you can. Most DK weight yarns are going to come with enough yardage that you can do a contrasting one. So where this beautiful green blue is the background color and then this taupe color is the contrast, which is super cute, I think, and we can have like besties hats.
I have had people buy that pattern and yarn for couples that are getting married.
Yes. Oh.
Or like
as like a wedding gift.
As a wedding gift.
What a
I've
cute
had
idea.
multiple people do that, and I think it's so cute.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I know some people who are getting married in December. They don't watch the podcast. In December, how good would this be for a December wedding?
So cute. It's very sweet. I love it.
Thanks for that idea, Heather.
You're welcome.
So my first color work beanie, we're going to do the Alpine Lakes beanie and the pattern. So again, for the class, you need to get your DK weight yarn in your 2 colors and the pattern, and then you're ready for the class. But what we're going to do is a little swatch of this. So we're just going to do the singular repeat because I think that's plenty to like get through the first, you know, like learning curve, and then you're ready to cast on and start. And we're actually going to do, if you've never done this before, it's like swatching in the round, but we're not actually doing in the round, so I'll show you how that works. It's really cool. But we're just going to do the single repeat of the motif and teach you everything you need to know about color work. But what's cool about doing a swatch in the round is that you don't have to work on the wrong side for color work, which once you learn about color work, you'll realize that that's kind of a pain in the butt.
And
so
you don't have to with a hat anyway.
Yes, exactly. With the hat, it's all in the round, so you're only ever switching your colors on the right side. It's easier to see your work. It's easier to control your tension and your floats and all of that. So
no purling.
No purling. Yeah, exactly. So that's what we'll do in the class. And then make sure you get a pom-pom maker too, so you can do your pom-pom.
And if you need to know how to make a pom-pom, we have a really good tutorial called
It's a free class on YouTube.
Yeah, so that's a really good example of what taking a class with Justine is like.
Hilarious. Sorry everyone for your ears. My guffaw. It's funny, Heather. It's very funny. There you go. So the color work, my first color work beanie is another class. We also are doing entrelac, and we're also doing learn to knit. So if
Corey's teaching deep hand class in November, maybe
at the same time as my magic loop, so we can like the battle of magic loop or deep hands. Hilarious. Is that real though? She really does want to?
I don't know.
Okay. We'll find out.
Corey, comment below.
Comment below. Am I teaching anything else? Is that it?
You're doing a color work lace entrelac.
Entrelac.
Did you talk about that?
Well, that will have happened by the time you're watching this, but the we'll schedule it again in November.
In November we'll do another one.
But I have
a bunch of sign-ups for your entrelac class.
Yay! So we'll do another one. And we're also kind of playing around with like times and dates and like switching them out. So if you're a weekend person, there will be one on the weekend. If you're a weekday person, there will be one on the weekday.
I feel like now's a good time to say, if you want to take a class here at Heather Yarn Co.
Yep.
with Justine, but you're like, they're at really terrible times. I can never make those. Please comment what
Yes.
day and
Yes.
time in a perfect world where it's up to you if you could take a class,
Yeah.
right? Because we're trying to figure out what the best time for everyone
Yeah.
is.
So we'll take like your input, but also you do classes by appointment. If
I
there
do
was
classes
something
by
specific.
appointment.
Yeah.
I'm not doing too many now because we're getting busier.
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, people that aren't us are like, oh yeah, yarn.
Really the shop for yarn.
Knitting.
Yeah.
Knitting happens
Yeah.
now, this time of year. So we're getting more into it, but I am willing to teach classes as long as I'm super patient. You gotta be patient with me though if you want to take a class this time of year, because I will probably
you might
have
be interrupted.
to get
Yeah.
interrupted at some point.
But if you're curious, all of the class descriptions and details about materials you need, things it's nice to know before you show up to the class, those are on our Instagrams, so you can go there.
Yep.
And then we'll post the calendar update for November soon.
Yep.
And I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
I love teaching, so
I'm excited.
It'll be a lot of fun.
You teach in the shop,
yeah.
and I think it's gonna be so fun.
And
people
teaching,
are gonna be learning a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I like my classes to be centered around like a specific technique that you're learning, but then you have a pattern or a project to go with it. So then when you leave the class, you're like working on
Spread
something.
your wings.
Yeah, and then you have a WIP almost at the end of it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So that's everything, Heather. All the things.
There's so many exciting things happening this week.
I know. So many exciting things. Oh, and when I was talking about my mini skein messy bun, I forgot to show off.
Oh yeah, let's see.
I have some spooky colors of mini skeins if you also need a mini skein messy bun. So I've got like this fun gray with like lots of gray speckles and kind of like some dark navy. I've got a purple because everyone knows purple is the unofficial color of Halloween. And then some, I don't know, that kind of is pumpkin-y orange with some red. Yeah. So like how cute, right?
Yeah, that one's very
for
sweet.
Halloween. So if you also need, Heather, do you need one?
I would do this one. I think my bun is too giant today to host
a mini skein.
But if it
you might need two.
I might need two, but it looks like that's very cute.
Very cute. Adorable. All right, friends.
All right.
I think that brings us to the end, right?
I've had a lovely time.
I've had a lovely time with you, Miss Heather.
And thank you for anyone who has made it this far.
Very far.
God, it's a long one today.
I mean, it's average. It's average. But we appreciate you all. And if you did make it this far and you want to leave us a comment and subscribe, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much, and
that's all.
goodbye.
Goodbye.